Another day, another story. Live updates. SpaceX's uncrewed Starship explodes on launch attempt. Like a dirty rain, man who watched Starship launch says particles fell from sky after explosion. SpaceX confirms Starship flight termination, saying the rocket gave us quite a show. What the FAA said about today's Starship launch and explosion. Future Starship passenger says it was absolutely wild to watch today's launch. I think it matters, to other kids around the world and to all the creative people that it is artists who are going to fly around the moon, he said. Meet some of the most hardcore SpaceX fans. And the camping site, which is just 20 minutes from the launch pad near Boca Chica Beach, is frequented by hobbyists who follow every Starship development with fervent enthusiasm. NASA administrator says SpaceX launch is a good start, but more work needs to be done. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson said that the launch of SpaceX's Starship rocket is a good first step. The next steps for SpaceX's Starship. Musk, SpaceX learned a lot for next test launch. SpaceX founder and CEO Elon Musk tweeted after the uncrewed rocket Starship launched and then exploded midair a few minutes later. He congratulated the company and said the team learned a lot in preparation for its next test launch, which he said will happen in a few months. SpaceX after test flight explosion, success comes from what we learn. The uncrewed rocket exploded midair shortly after liftoff, but SpaceX is still celebrating the test. With a test like this, success comes from what we learn, and today's test will help us improve Starship's reliability as SpaceX seeks to make life multiplanetary, SpaceX said in a tweet. Uncrewed Starship explodes on first launch attempt. The SpaceX Starship explodes after launch for the flight test from Starbase in Boca Chica, Texas, on April 20th. Liftoff. Starship takes flight. Clock is paused at 40 seconds. Rocket is nearly filled as propellant loading continues, SpaceX says. How the local community has reacted to SpaceX's presence.